All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 777 Television with Watson Williams. Today we have an exciting announcement for you. We now have a reliable web-based service. As of September 21st, our website, matrixencryption.com, has been running and operating smoothly on a very meaningful update. Whereas before, there was a serious issue where sometimes the wrong result would be achieved when using the service. For example, say you had an encryption and you were 100% sure of the codex and the key. You know you used them correctly, but still you got gibberish in the results. It was unreadable. But why? How could this be possible? This critical error was initially thought to be due to the use of global variables in our Python code. Global variables are notoriously difficult to use without getting errors that are hard to track, and as we now know, there exist several alternative approaches to data management. After consulting with ChatGPT on how the problem might be rethought, I decided to test out importing a Flask session module that ultimately proved to be satisfactory. The error was gone, and at last, I could ensure that the user would get the results they were expecting every time. This was huge. I later reasoned that part of the wrong results problem also had to do with the caching of data in the web servers themselves. Now, I am admittedly no expert in computer science, and at first I thought the error was indicating a crossover of data between users using the service simultaneously, which assumes it may be possible for a user to get another user's data by mistake, until I finally was able to observe the same error right down to the last character in my testing environment in my browser on my LAN that's offline, so that finally I was able to see that 1, the error was not unique to the web version, and 2, the problem was not between users, but rested with each individual user's instance of the service. Users weren't getting each other's data, they were just getting mixed up results because of bad data management. And it could happen both on and offline, but was much more likely to happen online. We learned that the way to solve the data management problem is to handle data in an official way through official channels. We don't just have a long laundry list of variables strung throughout our code willy-nilly. We use a designated protocol to manage those variables so they can be transmitted and handled in a uniform way. Each Flask session bundles the data constituting a single transaction into a cookie that is then able to be sent and received from the web servers. The maximum session cookie size is a little over 4,000 bytes. This limits the number of characters we can encrypt, particularly since calculations require bytes of data. Any initial input size is compounded. After additional testing and considerations, we have implemented a cap of 300 maximum characters of text input. This condition is currently in effect and ensures that the user will not encounter any 502 bad gateway errors in the event of attempting to encrypt a longer message that would ultimately overload the session cookie. So for the time being, 300 will be the character input limit for the online service. To work with larger inputs of data, even up to the range of 25 to 50 kilobytes of plain text and beyond, that's one digit per byte, check out our desktop and LAN versions of Matrix Encryption that will soon be available for purchase on our products page. In summary, we now have a reliable encryption service due to improved data management. To keep from overloading the servers, the maximum input of text data is now 300 characters, and we will soon have products available for purchase with greater capabilities. This concludes our update. Please stay tuned for further developments. Thank you.